Welcome to 20 Years Ago Today, the Week in Review. OsoMeta recaps events from November 3rd to November 9th, 2005. A major crisis engulfed France. Riots that began in late October escalated dramatically, peaking on November 6th. The unrest saw its first tragic fatality on the 7th and led to the French government officially authorizing curfews. Meanwhile, the rest of the world saw moments of discovery, high-seas adventure, and political drama. Let's look back, starting with November 3rd.
Astronomers had officially confirmed the existence of Sagittarius A star, the supermassive black hole at the center of our Milky Way galaxy. And in a monumental public health victory, a massive measles vaccination effort in Africa was reported to have saved an estimated 1 million lives.
The next day, November 4th, saw political tensions flare up in South America while political unrest continued in France.
At the Summit of the Americas in Argentina, tens of thousands joined massive anti-George W. Bush protests. On a lighter note, UK ferry operators offered free beer and pasties to passengers to help test boat stability.
While riots in France continued, November 5th brought a historic anniversary and a dramatic showdown on the high seas.
The UK remembered a different kind of blaze, the 400th anniversary of Guy Fawkes' infamous gunpowder plot. And off the coast of Somalia, a cruise ship, the Seaborne Spirit, incredibly fought off a pirate attack.
On November 6th, the headlines turned to a deadly natural disaster in the U.S. and a stunning new image from deep space.
In the U.S., 9 tornadoes struck the Mississippi Valley. The worst, an F3 tornado that formed outside of Evansville. Finally, NASA released a close-up picture of a sunspot, a depression on the sun's face that is slightly cooler and less luminous than the rest of the sun.
November 7th saw the dramatic arrest of a former world leader and a major release for the gaming world.
France was in the grip of continuing urban riots, recording its first tragic fatality. Meanwhile, in Chile, Peru's former president, Alberto Fujimori, was arrested, facing charges of human rights violations and corruption. And the video game Call of Duty 2 was released for the Xbox 360 in North America, marking a significant launch for Microsoft's then modern console.
On November 8th, the focus shifted to politics in the United States and the long-awaited comeback of a music legend.
The Democrats won regional elections in New Jersey and Virginia, suggesting significant dissatisfaction with President George W. Bush. And music legend Neil Diamond released 12 songs, a critically acclaimed comeback album produced by Rick Rubin.
Finally, the week ended on November 9th with tragic news from the Middle East and incredible moments of scientific exploration.
In Amman, Jordan, a series of suicide bomb attacks on 3 hotel lobbies killed 57 people and injured 115. The European Space Agency's Venus Express mission was launched from Kazakhstan in an effort to study the planet's atmosphere. And a new image from NASA's Spitzer Space Telescope, the Mountains of Creation, revealed billowing clouds of dust ablaze with the fires of stellar youth.
And that was the week 20 years ago. Subscribe to OsoMeta to catch our daily shorts, and we'll see you here next week for the full review.